everybody and welcome to another top 5 video. Today I'm going to be talking about a very special and beautiful jazz album, namely Saxophone Colossus by Sonny Rollins. About a year ago I listened to a podcast in which Grundman was talking about what in his opinion was the best sounding jazz album ever, and he talked about Saxophone Colossus. So the first thing I did was I got on my iPhone and I wanted to find out where can I find one of these. And online, a first mono pressing would cost you $400 or $500. Well, I'm not gonna spend that amount of money. I mean, nevertheless, I was very curious, so I tried to find out, are there good reissues? Yeah, there is a good reissue, the Kevin Gray reissue, and at that moment it was out of print. But lately, a month or two or three ago, Analogue Productions got another batch of them out. Not a big number, but this is a very much desired album, and that's why I want to talk about it. I got this one, and it sounds incredible. It is amazing. Kevin Gray is a top-notch mastering engineer, and Analogue Productions, as usual, does a great job. Big, nice cover, and I assumed this would be the best version I would ever come across. But I know the clue is not that I walked into a record store and I just found this early US mono copy. As a matter of fact, I walked into a lot of record stores trying to find this cover. I could simply not find that cover. My plane flew. I went to the UK. I did some searching in Birmingham and in Nottingham. I was also searching loads of other stores, and then I got back to Amsterdam, and I walked into Record Friend, and the guy behind the counter at Record Friend saw I found this in the shop, and I said, I didn't know this album had this cover. I said, what kind of pressing is this? And he said, oh, you're a lucky guy. He just put a price tag of $35 on it, 35 euros on it. And I said, well, what is it? Is it any good? Is it any good? Is it, check the stampers. I was just check the stampers. He says, it's an original RVG stamper. I mean, this is the Dutch issue. It's the first Dutch pressing, but it came out years after the original US version. I believe this is 1967, but it was the first time it was pressed in the Netherlands. And he says, the stampers they used were the original US stampers, the original US mono stampers. Check them out. And I checked it. And it's in a very strange packaging. I mean, the jacket itself is very thin. And you have it with some Dutch jazz and blues releases. They have a very strange, this is part of a jacket somehow. This is the way they sold it. And I checked the vinyl. And indeed, this was the original stamper. So I said, well, how does it sound? He says, well, how does it sound? Dude, and I know this guy. He was not trying to impress me. He was not trying to. I mean, I'm a regular customer over there. If he was talking bullshit to me, I would have noticed, but he wouldn't do that because I'm a regular customer. I mean, I check pressing, so he better be frank. He said, you know, there are loads of Japanese customers coming in here, looking for the US stampers on Dutch vinyl because they are supposedly better sounding. So why would it be better sounding? Well, the Dutch mastering, it's not per se the best in the world. But some of the early Dutch vinyl, the quality of the vinyl was better than the original US versions. And I'm stunned. How can this be? So I bought this. And of course I do not have an original US mono to compare it to. But I do have this. So, which one of the two is the winner? Let's be frank, there is not a clear winner, but there is a winner. I mean, this one sounds amazing. Surely it's one of the best, it's one of the best amazing reissues. But this one, he's right. I mean, he's completely right. The Dutch vinyl is beautiful silent, but the mastering is Rudy van Gelder. this is the better sounding version. Certainly it is the better sounding version. It has a bit more depth to it. It has a bit more warmth. It's very nice and thick sounding, and it is beautifully pressed. So now I'm on the hunt to find more of these original US Stampers on Dutch vinyl. And that's also my question to you. I'm gonna do more reviews in which I'm gonna compare different pressings. What are your experiences with original US Stampers on Dutch vinyl? For me, this is a mesmerizing copy. I mean, the Saxophone Colossus of Analogue Productions, great pressing to go after. But this one is not expensive. And this sounds even better. And I'm very curious if anybody knows, is this even better than the first US mono pressing? They have the same stampers, same mastering. Let me know in the comment below, and I'll see you in another video.